Borodar, everybody. Right, this morning I thought we'd start off with a little bit of maths. Now, do you remember yesterday when we read our Poles Apart story? We talked about how Mr. White, the great big polar bear, how he was telling the penguins how far away the North Pole was from the South Pole. It was over 12,000 miles, he said. Well, then we had a look in our own houses, didn't we? Or we went out for walks and we used our feet to measure distances as well. So we did some measuring yesterday and we're going to do a little bit more measuring today. But before we get started with that, I'd like us to do something to get our brains working, and I'd like us to do a bit of counting. But what I need you to do is I need you to close your eyes tight. And then I'm going to drop some of my nuts into this pot and you'll hear a noise. So in your head, when your eyes are closed, I want you to count how many times you hear a nut drop into that pot. And then when I say open your eyes, you can tell me how many times you think I dropped the nuts in. Are you ready? Okay. Close those eyes tight. No peeking. You ready? Open your eyes. How many times was it then? Did you hear it? It was 2. Well done. Okay, close your eyes again. It's going to be trickier this time. Close them tight. Are you ready? Open your eyes. Did you hear it? It was 3 times. One more time now. Are you ready? Open your eyes. Did you hear that? It was a really, really tricky one, and one of those was really quiet. Well, it was actually 5 times. We dropped them in that time, 5 times. Super duper counting. Now, if it was tricky to hear those ones, or you'd like to do a little bit more practicing with that, your grown-ups could do that for you. It's really good because it gets our brains thinking and it makes our ears work, and we have to count in our head. So maybe see if you can practice doing that again today. Okay, measuring. Now this time we're going to be thinking about things that are longer and things that are shorter. So I would like you today to either go out in your garden or to go for a little walk. And I would like you to look out for and to collect some sticks. And I'd like you to collect at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sticks, okay? Now, if you want to collect more than 5, you can, especially if you're in reception. But I want you to have at least 5 sticks. And when you bring them back, you're going to be doing a little bit of work with those sticks. Because I would like you to try to sort them out from the shortest stick all the way to the longest one and see if you can put them in the right order. So I've got my 5 sticks that I collected on my walk earlier. Here they are. Now, particularly if your child is in nursery grown-ups, start off with 3 of your sticks and we're going to put them in the order of their size. So I'm going to choose 3 of my sticks. Here we go. So first of all, I need to find my shortest stick. So the one that is the shortest. So let me have a little look. Out of my 3 sticks, I think this is the shortest. I put it next to my others. I can definitely see that they are longer. So here is my shortest stick. And then I need to find the one that I think will come next. So because I've only got 3, I can find a middle-sized stick. So let's have a look. Oh, look! That one is shorter than that one, so that must come next. And then that makes this one my longest stick. It's much longer than that one. So I've got my 3 sticks my 3 sticks together, and then I can bring my other ones in and see if I can find where they would go. So let's have a look. Oh, this one. So they have to be getting longer and longer and longer. So Oh, let's see, it's shorter than that one and it's longer than that one, so it must go there. It's getting longer, longer, longer. What about this one? Let's see. Oh. What about if I put it here? Let me see. It's my shortest. That's longer, longer. Oh, it's not longer than that one, is it? So I'll have to move it back this way. Let's see. Is it longer than that one? Just a little bit. So I've got my 5 sticks here in the right order and I've sorted them from the shortest to the longest. Now grown-ups, you might think that this would be really easy, but actually it's quite tricky. And if your child isn't used to the concept of shorter and longer, then work on it a little bit with them and just start off with 2 items and find the shortest and the longest and then build up from there. Okay, well if you've done this and this was all right for you, then I would like you to measure some of your sticks. Now yesterday when we were measuring big spaces around our house, we were using our feet. But our feet would be too big to measure these, so we're going to need something smaller. So you need to find something in your house that you've got lots of that are the same, that you can use to measure with. And I'll show you what I mean. So when we're measuring today, we're going to be laying whatever we're using next to our sticks and seeing how many of them there are. So I've got a couple of ideas here for you. So in my house, we've got lots of Nerf gun bullets. So because these are exactly the same, I could use these to measure my sticks if I wanted to. So I could use Nerf gun bullets. Or something lots of us have got is pasta. So I might use pasta. So here I've got some of my swirly pasta and they're the same size. It's really important they've got to be the same size and I can measure my sticks using my pasta. So I think I'll use my pasta for now. Okay, so when I'm measuring how many pieces of pasta long my sticks are, I need to make sure that when I put them next to my stick, I line it up with the very, very beginning of my stick for my first piece of pasta. It needs to be right at the beginning of my stick. And then I could put my next pieces on. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So that stick is 4 pieces of pasta long. And if you're in reception, I'd like you to have a go at writing some of these numbers down because we practice our numbers lots and lots. So number 4, 4 pieces of pasta. So down, across, and draw the oar, 4, 4, 4. So there's my number 4. Right, I'm going to try my really tiny piece of, my tiny stick here with some bits of pasta and see how long that is. 1, 2. It's only 2 pieces of pasta long. That's less pasta, isn't it, than this one because it's shorter. So I'm going to have a go at doing my number 2 on here. So around the neck and across the wing. 2, 2, 2. There we go. So see if you can find some longer and shorter sticks today and then see if you can have a go at measuring just how long they are. I think it's going to take me a long time to do this one, isn't it? I'll get on with that now. Hwyl fawr, see you later.